Alright, I got my coffee down here, my rubber gloves, and I just pulled the transmission out of this 67 Chevy 350 Turbo, and I got it sitting right here, case painted, all the guts right here, cleaned them all up with gasoline. And now I'm going to put it together, so you're going to see how I put it together. Stay tuned.
Yep, you're on.
Okay, here we go. Thrust washer. Planetary. Okay, we're going to put this steel in here. And a clutch. Another steel. Clutch, steel, clutch, another steel, clutch, steel, and notice your tab has a notch in it and they all line up together. Another steel, clutch. Now you've got your brake retainer, goes in on the side right there, and your sprag plate. That, and you put your snap ring in to it's better to use a screwdriver, but I've been doing so many of these I just use my hand. Make sure it's holding that retainer down there on the sidewall there, as follows. Your thrust washer for your sun gear goes next. And the sun gear. And now I'm going to load the clutches in the forward drum. Your wavy plate goes first, always, then your steel, clutch, steel, clutch, steel, every other one is your steel. As follows. And your big plate goes on last with the snap ring. Okay, next on the sun gear is your planetary gear. Make sure it seats in there real well. Thrust washer on top. And your cover for your planetary goes in there. Well, I'll tell you what. Before I do that last piece, I'm going to put this little snap ring. There's a bevel on the end, and the bevel goes out towards you, because otherwise if you snap it off, it's not going to come off. It's going to slip off your snap ring pliers. So I'm going to put that on and we'll show you. Okay, I got my snap ring. Okay, snap ring installed, goes thrust washer. Thrust washer right here. Cover. Thrust washer on top. Okay, the roller bearing there. Make sure it's clean. I see a hair here. I loaded this direct drum. This goes on top of the forward drum assembly. You want to click it all on top of it, just like that. As you can see how close it is here, and it goes next. Ensuring that these tabs go in the sun gear down in there and line up on it. I just work it in. You can see it starting to line up. Okay, yeah, that's okay. Go ahead. See, I got it sitting down there below the sun gear. So it's set, okay? Got all my clutches lined up in there. Then the band. This keyway goes top here. Sits right down in here. As shown, this side will take the servo when I put the valve body back on. Next is your thick plate for your face clutches. Clutch, steel. Okay, I know it goes in here only one way. There we go. You can see the notch in the tab. You line all the notches up together as shown. Next, clutch. Then steel. And finally, your wavy plate goes on top, and your pump will sit down in here as last. I got to get some gaskets, a face gasket, an O-ring gasket, and a torque converter pump gasket. After I put my pump in, I'm going to take my valve body, which is over here, you can see, and I will put it on here, reassemble it with a new gasket with its clean plate, spacer plate, and filter down there, and slap the pan on, and we'll be good to go. All right.